Step one of any good podcast journey is to find a cute host. And yes, that is me. That is me on the morning of my first birthday. And right there behind me is a radio. A radio with 2 cassette decks. You youngins don't even know. I am not your age. I am turning 40, and the comments I want to see, please refer to me as uncle, Grootman, Ntate, Malume. Yeah, ngimdala, mangengaka. I'm in Johannesburg, South Africa, to be exact, and happy Women's Month. Happy Women's Month to all the women out there. August is a very special month, and I know the last thing you need is not another black man with a microphone, not another black man starting a podcast. What could I possibly say that hasn't been said before? Well, I'm going to start to tell you about my journey through the decades till the present time. And I'm also going to share with you in this story a tradition of oral storytelling, not things that are written down in the books. Because the world right now is at a crossroads. There is a lot of divide and conquer. There's a lot of rage bait. And it seems that's the new marketing, that controversy is the best way to gain views. They are rage baiting you. They are farming you for emotional reactions and your engagement, your participation, your seeking to cancel or to support, your picking a side. All of these things are manufactured and you are the product at the end. The lesson is, I hope you will come to understand that the only thing that this system fears is unity and clarity. There is nothing in these times, in these end times, that is more dangerous than a teacher. I won't be twerking or doing dance challenges on TikTok. Nothing you hear on this platform is going to be AI generated. I am, however, practicing, trying to get better, and I do need your engagement. So please help provide your likes, your shares, and your comments. Let me know if you're enjoying the content, if you have any questions, if there are things you would like to be addressed. Your suggestions will be addressed. However, I do not enjoy editing, so I will just make another video. I will not be going back and changing things. Let me know what you would like to see in future, and what I can implement, I will. Where I'm lacking skills, hopefully I'll be able to then acquire people to help. You see this kid right here? That kid is Superman. Superman grew up and became Clark Kent. I wear glasses now. Life has a way of beating people down. Come with me on this journey, or rather, come with us on this journey. I have made some mistakes along the way, and I'm hoping to give this kid some advice that makes him smarter and wiser. Perhaps save him from this fate. We live in a world that was predicted by the prophets before. We live in a world now where there is AI, things that this kid could never have imagined. His mind was blown in 2001 when he first watched The Matrix. And that was kind of the same way that his mind had been blown when he watched Terminator 2, Judgment Day, in his early school years. He was born in the 80s, and the movie, The Terminator, the first Terminator movie, was released in 1984. 1984 is also the title of a book he has since read about a dystopian future, which was warning us of the things that we are currently experiencing now. We were headed there, and George Orwell saw all of this well in advance. He released that book in June of 1945, on the 8th of June to be exact. And this young man watched The Matrix on the 10th of June, 2001. Hey guys, we now say 20 all the time. In 2001. It aired in Africa on Mnet for the first time at 8 p.m. That was the time when movies would premiere. It was in the middle of winter. I checked with my AI assistant. I do not use ChatGPT. I use Perplexity and DeepSeek. There is no script that is written by the AI. I just do the research there to verify facts and have links. Terminator 2 was a big blockbuster movie of the time. And when I watched it, I was in boarding school. And the teacher who brought it for us was so proud of himself. Sci-fi back then was not like it is now. A lot of people back then were not engaged, and a lot of people walked out of that movie. I stayed. I watched till the end. The first time I ever watched a movie, it was a movie called The Gods Must Be Crazy. I think I watched it in a cinema or it was arranged by like church friends of my parents. And I remember it being one of the few integrated events, like early in my days, I went to. I think it must have been like in like 1989. I was quite young. I fell asleep. I don't remember finishing the movie. I watched the movie a few years later on VHS. Again, kids, you guys don't know about cassette tapes. You don't know about VHS. Yo, who am I even talking to? I guess it was during the last dying kicks of apartheid. I was a kid at the time, and I went to church with white people and black people. I went to school with white people and black people. There was a mix of black teachers and white teachers. I was very young, and at the time, I don't recall. I don't think I ever noticed or experienced racism. My first experience of apartheid, however, was when I had to be smelled by apartheid dogs. I was at the border, and that was a terrifying experience to the point where, to this day, I still don't trust dogs. Even my own dogs, I still look at it with suspicion. Nothing happened to me, the dog didn't do anything, but I could just feel the hate. I knew this dog didn't trust me or like me because I was black. But in the circles that I hung around with, in the circles that my parents were hanging around in, I hadn't actually interacted with racism back then. This is the same stereo system where I first heard hip hop. For the first time, I remember the song Summertime by Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince. You know him now as Will Smith. Yes, the guy from the meme who slapped Chris Rock. I have many jokes, we'll get to that. So, this podcast, it'll be one on one chats like this one, where I discuss old school hip hop, old school movies, but I will do reaction videos, I will do features, maybe even introduce a guest or two going forward. Please just like, share, comment. I want you to come along on this journey. Stay tuned, exciting things are coming. Take care now. God bless. Be good. Do good.